Have you ever wondered about the power of faith? Well, today we dive into the heart of Psalm 91, a scripture that epitomizes the strength of belief and trust in the Almighty. This psalm, written in a time of great turmoil, has been a beacon of hope for believers, illuminating the promise of divine protection for those who place their trust in God. Its verses are filled with vivid imagery and profound promises. Now let's delve into the verses of Psalm 91 and unravel their meanings in simple terms. Psalm 91 starts with a powerful declaration of faith. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. This verse sets the tone, establishing the theme of divine protection that runs throughout. As we delve deeper into the psalm, we encounter vivid metaphors that enhance our understanding. The fowler's snare and the deadly pestilence in verse 3 represent the unseen dangers that lurk in our lives, while God's promise to cover you with his feathers symbolizes his comforting and enveloping presence. The psalmist's use of shield and rampart in verse 4 further illustrates God's protection. The shield deflects incoming attacks, while the rampart, a defensive wall, keeps the enemy at bay. These metaphors convey the absolute security found in trusting God. The terror of night and the arrow that flies by day, mentioned in verse 5, symbolize fears and dangers that come unexpectedly. Yet the psalmist assures that those trusting in God need not fear these. Verses 7 and 8 offer a dramatic contrast between the fate of the wicked and those under God's protection. Even amidst chaos and destruction, the faithful are reassured of their safety. The psalm concludes with God's own words in verse 14, promising rescue, protection, and honor to those who love and acknowledge him. This reinforces the psalm's central theme of divine protection. As we can see, Psalm 91 is a profound assertion of faith and trust in God's protection. You might ask, how does Psalm 91 apply to me in today's world? This ancient text, filled with vivid imagery and timeless truths, continues to resonate profoundly. It speaks of God's protection, likening it to the shelter of a bird's wings, a refuge that is both tender and unassailable. Today, as we navigate the complexities of life and grapple with uncertainties, this promise of divine protection is as relevant as ever. In the face of global crises, personal trials, or the quiet terror of the night, faith in God can provide solace and strength. It reassures us that despite the chaos around us, we have a fortress, a safe haven. The psalmist's words serve as a reminder that, no matter the intensity of the storm, we are not alone. So remember, like the psalmist, whenever you find yourself in times of trouble, take refuge in your faith, and you will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Until next time, keep exploring the power of faith.